Hello, Taurus. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to your monthly reading for June 2020. I'm very excited. Big shifts happening in June that I've been feeling. Um, Listen, I want to thank every one of you for your support. Obviously, I did not get the content out on YouTube or the Patreon channel that I wanted to in May. A lot of you have watched some of the lives I've done or the messages I put out, so you kind of get why there was a lot of craziness, a lot of good things, a lot of, well, what I would consider not so good, but they are. Tower moments, if you will. So I just want to thank everybody for your patience and for sticking with the tribe here. Um, Listen, I'm open again for personal readings, so feel free to book one if you would like one. You can email me, or you can, which is in the description box below, or you can hit the book me little icon. Also open for Reiki sessions if you would like that. So again, just go ahead and email me or click on the little booking site. Guys, don't forget to check out the Patreon channel. We're doing a lot more content this month there. That's not just where the extendeds are. It's there's just a lot more content over there. So I love you all so much. Thank you for being subscribers, staying subscribers, and supporting this channel. I couldn't do it without you. Also, if you are interested in watching the lives, you'll need to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That notifies you when I'm going live, and I'm planning on going live each and every day this week, this first week of June. So awesome. Let's get into your reading now. Enough about that. Let's get into your reading because I love this energy. I have the goosebumps already, Taurus. Listen, did I say this week? I'm sorry, this month. June, beautiful month. Beautiful month. I got to tell you guys, there's something happening here, so I got to pause for a second. There is a little, and this happened to one of the other signs. There's a little yellow bird literally flying. It's not a hummingbird, but it's acting like a hummingbird because it's flying in my window, looking right at me, just fluttering there, staring at me. And it probably has for about the last minute. So yellow birds seem to be a big thing right now as far as signs from the universe. So go look up the meaning of a yellow bird. I don't think it has to be a specific kind, but a yellow bird. And yellow, to me represents, the sun and warmth and happiness. So that's obviously some sort of sign for you all, Taurus. Okay. I love how Spirit just like throws something random like that in there, although it's not random at all. So listen, your overall energy from the divine is the poised card. I absolutely love this because this is you, Taurus, being ready, right? You're ready to bring something to light, right? Ready to bring something into fruition. You are at your best right now. You are full of confidence. You're poised. I love it, right? It's just beautiful, beautiful energy. It's about you being literally ready for anything and not in a bad way, like ready for abundance, ready for love, ready for whatever you're trying to manifest. You're sharp this month, right? Mentally sharp. You're using your wisdom and your knowledge, right? You're using that. It's really about a new phase coming into your life right now. Okay. Aries had something similar with the confidence, just the confidence that you're bestowing out into the world right now, which is so great. So if you have Aries in your chart, go look at that one. It's like what they're saying to me is like you're unstoppable, but in the most elegant way. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, right? But in that most elegant way, being using your integrity, just really shining bright this month. Yeah, that's a lot of the yellow, right? Shining bright. So this is a good month for you. I mean, look at all the stars here, which you guys will always, well, if you've been watching me for a long time, when I see stars, I see guidance for you, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, the divine, just lighting that way for you. And really they're telling me too, like you are the star this month. Like Taurus, you're the star of your own show. It's beautiful. Beautiful, Taurus. All right, now your angels, ancestors, and guides. The first card that they brought out in the tarot is the High Priestess. No surprise here. Your intuition has just been building and building and building. Your insight is amazing. Your ability to, I know it's not the magician, but I'm getting this month. It's like the magician and the high priestess are almost one and the same. It's like not only do you have all the resources at your disposal to make magic happen, but you have this intelligence behind it. You have this inner knowing behind it. You have this intuition behind it. So, I mean, that's quite beautiful and powerful. Okay, very, very powerful. And you're going to use that intuition to make some of the best decisions you have in your life, regardless on what it is: love, money, career. You are going to make some of the best decisions of your life this month in June. Okay? Because now you have Taurus, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, the Nine of Wands, upright is all about perseverance. Here's what I'm getting from this intuitively is you don't have to have the perseverance. You're in the sweet spot now, okay? In the sweet spot where you are being recognized as the star, where you are manifesting like a star. I mean, you are just in this beautiful sweet spot, and you're going to be able to make these very, very powerful decisions about your life and where it's going, and you won't even second guess it. I mean, you will follow your intuition, and it brings big change for you. Because you have the Four of Swords, which normally, right, the Four of Swords is about taking the rest and the meditation and, relaxing. But it's not really that. I don't know how to explain that. It's like you're in that state, but you're taking action at the same time. Your moves are calculated like chess, okay? But come to you very quickly. You don't have to sit there and ponder it. You just know that's where I move that piece. And you're very relaxed, and you're very much using your intuition again, making these decisions. So quite a different feeling than what the Four of Swords normally would give, right? It's brilliant, okay? It's brilliant. It's the sweet spot. You're in the sweet spot. You're in the zone. Now you have the Ace of Swords, Taurus, and this is, this is a gift or an opportunity from the divine. This is a breakthrough, but it's victory, and it's all of those things, and it's a new beginning. But even more so for you, Taurus, what I'm getting is, this is weird, okay? It's like you are the sword, okay? It's like you are the sword. Not that you're holding the sword, you are the sword. I don't know how that's going to make sense to people, okay, Taurus, but it's like you are the sword. You are the victory. You are the breakthrough. You are the shiny, beautiful trophy. You are like, you're the sword. I hope that makes sense. You're creating your own opportunities. But see how it's got the pink ribbon around it? But with integrity and grace and that poised, state about you. So again, quite different than what I would normally get. I love it. And here's the thing. You have the Five of Cups in reverse, and this is absolutely you owning this, understanding this at a higher spiritual level, understanding that you're moving on from you're not necessarily, you could be, okay, it's a general idea. You could be moving on from a situation or a person. But it more so how they're making me feel it is like you're moving on from your old self. Okay? Because that's growth, that's ascension. You're moving on from your own self into an even higher vibration than you could even imagine, right? And it's like, what I keep getting, like zero gravity. Like, there's just no huge effort that has to be put into anything. It's very relaxed. Even though it's, like moving chess pieces, it's that, think about that when someone moves a chess piece, unless they pick it up, but if they move it, it glides across the board, right? It's effortless. I love this. And it's right next to it, it literally is the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is, that moving on, you're ascending, you're moving on, you're using, You're using that sweet spot. You're not stuck in the earthly realm or being up in, in the spirit world. You're like right in the middle where you can just manifest and change, and you're I don't know how to explain it. Spirit's really giving me a hard time. I don't have a big enough vocabulary, guys. Where even when things might look like puzzle pieces all about and out of, control, and it's like confusing, even though that's, what your eyes see, the rest of you, your intuition and all of that sees it perfectly put together. Perfectly put together. You're moving on from a way of seeing things. You're walking away from situations. Now, let's bring it down so it's not so metaphysical, if you will. Let's bring it down to, earthly. You're probably going to be changing your situation, moving on from a job, moving on from people, letting go. That's, part of this. Absolutely. Because when we ascend, we have to release some stuff. So I'm just loving this though, because this is like the ultimate success in whatever you want it to be in yourself. Now, they also brought out the intuition card, which makes perfect sense because that's what we've been talking about the whole time. And I will tell you, yeah, check out Aries if you have Aries in your chart, because lots of intuition going on here, even more than you thought so. So some of you who, this is a generation who, like, I've never really trusted my intuition or really understood it, you're going to have a breakthrough there. Those of you who are more elevate and said, oh, my intuition's on point, it gets even more on point. Okay? It gets even more on point. Right? It's just one of those things. Once we think we've hit the top, there's actually more. And it's awesome. And it's amazing. So, Taurus, what we're going to do is we're going to do the extended here. We're going to do that over on the Patreon channel. I've got to move some of this out of my way here. And we're going to grab a couple cards to dive deeper into this. But this is pretty powerful. Sorry if that's loud, guys. I know it's right in the mic when I shuffle. But this is very beautiful, powerful, sweet spot. That's all I keep hearing. In the sweet spot, in the zone, right? Love it. All right, let's see what we have. Boy, that was quick, right? What is this? Okay, so perfect. 4 of Cups. Sorry, these are a little different, so I have to be able to actually read them. Ooh, I like it. And the Prince of Wands. 4 of Cups. Prince of Wands. Very nice. What else do we have, Spirit? Oh, my goodness. Yes. And beautiful 9 of Cups. That's a great way to start the extended, guys. Absolutely beautiful way. So just know, for those of you who are happy with this, then you're not going to go do the extended reading, which is perfectly fine. Just know it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful week. There's going to be some, or I keep saying week, month. There's Ascension. There is you being the Ace of Swords, which I think is amazing. And you are just graceful, and things seem to flow this month for you. Let me get a drink of my coffee. Excuse me, sorry. Also, I just want to point this out too, because the Spirit led me to this, and I didn't do this with Aries, but they just told me to do what I do. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. The Sun. Right? The happiest card in the deck. The wealth, the health, the home, the bliss, right? This is really, really, really powerful month for you, Taurus. I'm very excited for you. I know I don't sound like it because I'm trying not to choke on my air. I'm probably the only person in the world who chokes on their own air, their own breath. I'm trying not to do that into the mic. Here we go. All right, my Taurus, you know how much I love you. Very powerful week. I keep saying week. Very powerful month. Month of June. Maybe, you know what? Maybe they have their saying this because this is the beginning of it. Like, it really starts this first week of June and just keeps going on and on. So listen, that's how Spirit works sometimes. So again, very powerful month for you. Very enlightening, very much floating ease. Ease of what you get. I love it. We're going to go into the extended on Patreon. So all my Taurus, you know I love you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.